profitable new venture.
Oops.
Welcome.
Howdy, Darkside and Will Con. Who are we going to con today to join the dark side? Get it? It's like a play on both your names. That's fucking crazy. And hello as well, Lena.
It's a short slide from manager
Lena.
to, well, not manager. Manager coming through.
Can Lena get any meaner? With that demeanor? Congratulations on your Belgian chocolate. Tired? Aren't we all? Also, it's kind of warm today, and it's fucking pissing down, so I do not have the windows open. I should have worn shorts. I only just now realized that I should have worn shorts. Well, you know what they say.
Hey.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with those white vans. That's what they say. I'm not getting booty shorts. Instead, I have 3-pound shorts from Primark that are really good. Like, you think they'd cost like 20 quid? Those Chinese factory workers know how to make some good shorts. Kudos to them. Nice, Wilcon. I really hope people actually do work on that, because... Again, if people see, like... You know, someone could obviously be discouraged from even working on it because they see that nobody else is working on it. So, obviously, you know, you gotta start somewhere, like, you know, people will be working on it, and it's like, oh, well, if everybody else is doing it, then I'll be letting everybody down if I don't make it, so I'm gonna make it. If there's any doubts about the challenge even, like, happening, I guess, then people are just not even gonna want to bother. Hello, Alex, what's up?
Just another day in the life of a
Good afternoon. Also, I was a little late because I just had to watch the newest episode of One Piece. It just had to be done.
Well, not manager. Manager coming through. To see what... A manager is always prepared. This is a job for a manager.
It was a good episode, by the way. But now I need to wait another week for the next one. Might as well just cry myself to sleep.
Hey.
Practice went, like, well today, overall, I would say. It was basically just, like, guess jumps that were giving me the ick. I think everything else was fine. And my batteries that I use for practice are still going strong. I still can't believe it. It's actually crazy. Like... Those batteries have been, like, disconnecting once per practice session, like, very frequently, like, pretty much every time for a while now. Like, the battery should have died, like, 2 weeks ago, and they just keep going. Although today they actually disconnected twice. And I wasn't, like, only practicing. I did put the controller down a couple times for a few minutes, so I might have been able to get away with only, like, one disconnect, technically. But yeah, they're definitely, like, nearing their end at this point. They are, slowly dying. Until they're just done for good. But yeah, that's why, like, if your batteries start, like, being cringe, sometimes you just gotta give them another chance. Because it's crazy, right? When batteries, like, first start disconnecting in the Xbox 360 controller, they still have, like, 4 hours left in them. You just gotta squeeze it out.
It's a short slide from manager to...
You just gotta squeeze it.
Manager coming through.
Hello, other Alex and Carden. How we doing today?
This is a job for a manager.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean to do the infinite battery glitch. Unironically, they might have, like, I don't know if this is how batteries, I mean...
Manager coming through.
I don't claim to be an expert on batteries, but I'm wondering if with these batteries they accidentally put, like, extra charge in it or something. Obviously, you don't want them to be too long-lasting, or else, you know, people won't buy your batteries. You need to find, like, the right, like... You gotta make them feel like they're worth the money, but that people still need to purchase them frequently. But they might have, like, accidentally put extra juice in these pairs, because, like, they just won't die. Funny thing is, as well, is I do have backup batteries, that have been barely used. I've only used them for, like, a couple hours total, so they're good, ready to go. But they haven't been needed to be used for ages because the fucking... It kind of, you know, it kind of reminds me of my old controller that I was using before I switched to the one I'm currently using, for 360 controllers. The rubber was coming off of the fucking analog stick. But it was in a way where I couldn't really feel it, like, digging into me. The A button was mushy, but it wasn't really eating inputs or anything. It was kind of amazing how long that thing lasted for. Fraction of wired controller's power. If I knew this was gonna take this long, I would have bought a wired so I could buy input display. But with every stream, I technically get closer and closer to the goal, so there's no point. Because you know when I buy it, like, you know, I'll just get 222, and then it'll be Jova. I mean, I could use it for, like, future things, but that's like, really niche at that point. Hello, Foundation, how are you on the Sunflower Sunday? Good luck with the movie vid game, TBH. Well, hello, Cowden, and thank you for the good luck. No sub goal today, because I'm doing one Tuesday, just so everybody knows. I'm playing BFB Mix on Tuesday. The reason why I'm doing Tuesday, first of all, a lot of people are just out of school at this point, or, you know, if they're in, like, college, then maybe they have, like, Tuesdays off, or, you know. And the mod creator of BFB Mix is, like, always working on weekends. So, and I obviously want to prioritize them watching it. It just makes the most sense. So, I'm going to stream on Tuesday. So, the plan is to stream today to Tuesday. So, these 2 days will be just normal runs, and then Tuesday will be Mix, and probably then afterwards, like, 5 nights in BFBBs. Then I'll take Wednesday off, because I'm going out on Wednesday, so it just makes the most sense.
A manager is always prepared.
Then I'm going to stream Thursday, Friday, take Saturday off, probably do a sub goal on Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, take Wednesday off, and then I get air conditioning, so that's just, you know. I'll have a look in a second, Wilcon. Uses OG for anything besides movie. Well, there's BFB Mix. And I could play the Conker remake on it. Hello, Peppa. Thank you for the good luck. How was your day? Oh, that looks kind of cool. That looks like a kind of like a Mario Galaxy thing.
Hey.
Like that's like the first thing that came to mind. I mean, like, to be fair, it's space, so I'm probably like, yeah, space is literally Mario Galaxy reference, but like I don't know, the platforms and the colors, I don't know, just like kind of reminds me a little bit of Galaxy. Nah, it's been confirmed. I did complain about the customer service, but there is one goated thing. We were supposed to pay a deposit, like 50% deposit, but because of all these circumstances that have been happening, like, he was supposed to collect the money and then he didn't, and then we came to the office and they closed before they were supposed to, and blah blah blah. They're just letting us pay outright, even though we could potentially fuck them over, and they're still just being nice enough to just let us pay them in one go, which is what I wanted in the first place. So I'm pretty happy about that, at least. Same idea as me. See, but nobody would have thought of a bank heist. So I'm just saying. Bank heist. Also, yeah, Cotton, 10 days left until air conditioning. More like 9 in terms of days waiting for it. Because, like, on the day of its installation, I'll just chill in jams. It'll just be a day off, so it's not a, you know... Like, I'll wake up to the sounds of them drilling and shit, so it's... Yeah. It's pretty much 9 days, including this day. So close, yet so far. Although the days are going by fast, I can't lie.
SpongeBob.
I guess it's just been, like, a weird time, because, I actually went ham on the PVZ video yesterday, and I can't believe how much I got done, because I got, like, roughly 8.5 minutes done. And you know why that's insane, right? After waking up, I stayed in bed for an hour and 50 minutes. Actually, yeah, like, not... Well, you know, give myself, like, a 10-minute grace period, but, like, in terms of, like, just time I really did not need to spend in bed, like, literally, like, an hour and 50 minutes. After drying myself in the shower, I had already watched, like, half an anime episode, so I watched the rest. That was another 10 minutes wasted. And I also could have, obviously, had a quicker shower. After eating my food, I literally spent like 2 hours talking to my mum, so I wasted 2 hours there. And then, I was on TikTok for like 30 minutes before going to bed, and it took me longer to sleep than normal. So when it's all said and done, I wasted like, fucking hell, like... I don't know, like 6 hours. And I work relatively slow, and I still got 8.5 minutes done. I wonder what I could, like... I feel like I maybe could have done even, like, 12 minutes or something, in theory. If I was doing no... Obviously, I'm just always gonna work slow, I think that much is obvious. But if I weren't, like, getting constantly distracted, and was quick with my... Oh, and I did a chore at, like, 8. So that's another... yeah. So, no distractions or anything, but I still worked at the same pace I always do. Yeah, I could have literally done, like, 12 minutes. 13 minutes, maybe. That's actually insane. Like, you know, like, in theory... Okay, like, let's say the scripting and the voice work is done, like... It would, like, if I had a video ready to just edit the audio and then put the visuals on, like, it would literally take, like, 2 weeks if I was working that fast. If it was gonna take like 2 hours, it would literally take like 2 weeks max. It's fucking crazy. And then after script writing and getting footage and everything, if I absolutely worked my fucking ass off, like my life depended on it, for my pacing, I could be done in less than a month, like if I worked really, really fast. For me. That is insane in the membrane. Well, 2 hours is kind of excessive. Like, 30 minutes, like, yeah.
Nothing like little man type stuff.
Christ. Anyway. Also, you want to know how close I am to finishing the video, right? It actually would have been really good to release the game on PVZ's anniversary. I think I had talks about that, like, months ago, and then forgot about it, because then my deadline was March, and then stuff happened, and I forgot about it. In theory, if I didn't stream today, and then I just worked on the video, like, basically non-stop, the video could have theoretically came out today. That's how close I am to finishing it. It could have been finished, rendered, uploaded today, theoretically. It would have been hard, and it probably would have been finished uploading at, like, 11 p.m., but I could have done it. Well, I think, like, 3 a.m. would also be fair enough, because it'd probably be mostly Americans watching it, but yeah. Not sure what to do for PVZ anniversary. Play a mod. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything special because, as you can imagine, I'm pretty fucking sick of PVZ at the moment. But you know, I think I've done. I think I've done plenty with the game as of late. Hello, Tara. I'm doing pretty decent. How about you? But yeah, I'm very close to finishing this video, but you're not going to get it, like, as soon as it's done, probably, because, well, this is an issue. This needs to be dealt with. Although that could arguably be seen as a good thing. Obviously, I want to apply for monetization. You have to upload 3 videos in 90 days. That's one of the requirements. So let's just say I could get all of the stats, probably not, but let's just say I could. And then it was just a thing of, like, getting 3 videos in 90 days. I would need the 3rd video to rack up views, so if I uploaded a video and then uploaded, like, 2 more within, like, an 80-day period, and then, like, 10 days later, like, that video has enough views to get me the stats necessary, the 3rd video.
Up manliness.
Like, that is gonna be hard unless I were to, you know. I do have a timer. Why is it not showing a timer? Oh, because I opened live split twice. Bro, how did no one notice? Don't know what to do. Sometimes it's like that. Thing is, though, there's 366 days, this year. You know? So you got plenty of time in the world to do something. Each individual hour is not exactly that precious, to be honest, so it's like, yeah, you can just chill, you know? I'm not supposed to do this now, I'm supposed to do this in Macho. Oh well. It's, like, better to do this in Macho because of generally, like, you get favorable cycles usually if you grab that in Macho compared to time. But, whatever, bruv. Anyway, as I was saying, because I'm not done with Hundo yet, like, I can't just, like, upload the video and then just slowly work on another video, and then I can't upload anything fast enough to, like, get monetized. Like, that's just killing my channel at that point. I mean, I could also just not get the stats, but, like, why make it impossible to get the stats instead of it being a bit of an uphill battle instead? Why just kill, like, all momentum? Like, this needs to be out of the way. And in the meantime, I'll just slowly work on part 2. And then, God forbid, if that somehow is fucking finished before this, somehow, someway, then I'll just start slowly working on a Shah video, probably. It's gonna be really hard to talk about Shah, but I'll think of a way. If I play better when the timer's off, then why do I have a 957 3K? That is very not good. Also, wow, this run fucking sucks. I already lost like 2 seconds in the split. Oh, I also watched an episode. Oh, well, I already said that actually. While I was getting dry, I watched an episode of anime, but I already finished drawing like halfway through, but I watched the rest still. It's actually very good. Like, I'm really enjoying it. And before anybody asks, no, it's not a high school rom-com fucking incest anime. Disclaimer, I don't purposely watch incest anime, it just happens that all the anime I watch just so happens, just out of nowhere, just hit you with the bam, incest. Just out of nowhere. But no, there's none of that, at least from episode 1. Yeah, I like resetting in the early game because otherwise there's like literally 0 chance of 221, so it just makes me, you know. My goal is mid 222 though. Could you imagine if I got like...
My name is
Could you imagine if I got like a 222 like 40 because I bonked in fucking sandwich driving? Like, I just... Anyway. I still have to give you the speech. Hello, Jam. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription for 48 months. That is exactly 4 years. I think, yeah, it is. Thank you very much for the continued support. He's not a superior Foundation brother. He doesn't do anything. You don't even know what he does. As far as you're concerned, he just exists. Anyway, welcome back to the Purple Foundation Nation Station. Ventilation. And I hope you are having a great day. Bro, everybody calls him the better brother, but like no one even knows like who he is and what he does. Like, I'm over here providing content for the people. He's over there. I don't even know. He lives in England. There you go. That's what he does. He lives in England. I'm providing you with content. I provide movie resets. Do I look like I'm resetting right now? Bro, the gay button came before the jam gay button. He copied me, even though I asked him to do it. Recycled content. That's, well. Yeah. Speedrunning is like the most like slop content you can really do on Twitch, like realistically. It is the well, actually, no, it's not. The sloppiest content you can do is like ZFG style, like Ocarina of Time randomizer, fucking no logic. He's literally been doing that for like 3 years. I'm not even exaggerating. He's just been doing that for like 3 years straight. And MM with like he's randomly played like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but yeah, like it's like literally like 95% at least Majora's Mask and OT. fucking randomizer. Why he's the better brother. Okay, well let's look. Okay, from a viewer perspective, how is Jam the better brother? Well, let's look at the stats, right? Purple streams. Jam does not stream. Purple represents Wales, which otherwise has like nothing going on. Jam represents England. Every person in the UK lives in England. That's not original. Be original. I make money. I'll have you know that I have a fucking degree in movieology. Right? And it was not easy to get. I had to get world records, and that was hard. That's like the final test. You have to get world record. Me when I open up the movie exam paper, and it's like, give the exact date that BBBH slide jumps were found, and I'm like, fuck, I don't remember. Okay, thank you for the good luck. Have fun watching One Piece. It is a good episode. Also, hello as well, Crash. Thank you for the good luck. How's it going? Also, I tried to bully Jam so many times to be a full-time Shaw streamer, and he wouldn't do it. So he hates you, actually. He doesn't care about the people. He could have provided content for the people, and it would have been really... But he's like, no, fuck the fans. I hate them. They're all fucking stupid degenerates, and I hope they die, is actually word for word what he said to me, if you can believe it. Trust me, I didn't want to believe it myself, but it's true. It's all true. Is Season 6 the most recent one? Okay. Yeah, I don't watch Rick and Morty, so I don't know how many seasons there are. That's kind of how I feel, though, about, you know the recent Futurama revival? I watched episode 1, like, a few days ago. And, like, it's got some good... I laughed a couple times, but... that was probably one of the worst episodes in the entire show. And it's the first episode of the season, so that's not a good sign. That's probably, like, the one they spent the longest time fucking, like, writing for. They could not shut the actual fuck up about making jokes regarding, like, dying and being revived, like, a million times. They just could not shut the fuck up about it. If a show goes on for too long, it's destined to fall off. Very sad indeed. And then you have those shows that go on for so long that they start getting better again. Like, and they never get as good as the Golden Age, but they usually... It's almost like a statistical inevitability that, like, just eventually they'll go on for so long that they'll get, like, new writers in and stuff, and then, like, the show, like, upgrades again. And then, yeah. Yeah, people have been saying it's been getting better for the past, like, 3 seasons or some shit. Like, apparently there's still a lot of, like, bad episodes, but Yeah, people seem to be enjoying it more than, you know, what they were getting before, at least, so there has been seemingly a bump up in quality.
Jumping, jumper, jumperoo!
Oh god, no, Family Guy's so fucking horrible.
Much of a man do I have
I hate it so much.
coming through!
It's just the most nothing- it's one of the most nothing shows I've ever watched in my life. And it's gonna go on for another, like, 15 seasons. And I'm not looking forward to it, because I have to watch them all now.
You can go now. Oh, no, that. The manliness has landed.
Yeah, Cotton, I don't know why I did it to myself, but I'm gonna try and, like, avoid that in future. Like, there was an anime that looked pretty interesting, and I didn't watch it because it just connected to a bunch of stuff, and I just didn't want to deal with that shit. I think with Sonic, I just see it as, like, extremely inconsistent. It's kind of amazing, like, how popular Sonic is today, considering how many fucking mediocre or terrible games have come from him.
How much of a man do I have to be?
Like, you have people that think there hasn't been a single good Sonic game since, like, 3 and Knuckles. You have people who don't think, who think that, like,
Is this where they make the movie?
they only make good games every, like, 7 years or something. You have people who even their favorite Sonic games, they still don't like that much. I watched a video on, like, top, like, mainline Sonic games or whatever. So it didn't have, like, Sonic Boom, but it had, like, 06 and stuff. We also had Shadow the Hedgehog, so I don't know how the guy's list worked, but... He put Sonic CD and Shadow the Hedgehog below, like, some questionable stuff. It's kind of... He put Sonic CD as the second worst, and I'm just like, really? Like, I don't think anybody thinks it's really good, but, like, that just seems a bit harsh. He put Sonic Heroes at #1, and, like... I'm so nostalgia biased to that game. I'm... Out of, like, all the games I'm nostalgia biased for, I probably have the most nostalgia bias for that game. And I still... I still think putting it at #1 is a little, like...
Hyped up?
I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. Hello, Necken. Thank you for the good luck. How has your day been? This is movie DS. I'm just playing on emulator with a bunch of filters, so it looks really good. This version is so epic because they had to cut down stuff. They had to cut down on the content, so there's no ring challenges. Yippee! I wish I was telling the truth right now. Thank you. I hope the runs go well today too. They've been getting better recently, and well, right now I have a run going, even if it's not that good. It's still like fine. Also, hello Trooper. How's it going? Alright, this run's really mid. That's how I like it.
The gates are locked.
I take it that you quite like Atlantis DS. Atlantis DS just sounds like a game that probably didn't sell that many copies. I don't know, just like... I have no idea what the game is like, but I would imagine that, like... You know, because at that point, a lot of people felt like SpongeBob was falling off, and, like... You know, like, people generally had this idea that, like, handheld games were, like, inferior to, like, console games. And they probably just assumed that it was, like, a port of the console version, but, like, bad, like, worse, obviously, because then NES had, like... Yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Atlantis DS didn't sell well. I've seen a couple modern SpongeBob clips. Tom Kenny's like low-key struggling to do the voice a little bit, I think. Sounds like a little off. I am hoping we're not gonna get a Marge Simpson moment in the next like 6 years. She absolutely cannot do the voice at all, and you know the reason, like, I have a couple reasons why I don't want to, like, watch all of The Simpsons, like, for bragging rights. That is, like, the biggest reason, because it's that insufferable. It is my not that it's 35 seasons, my biggest reason is because for, like, 10 seasons or something, she just cannot do the voice, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And obviously, she's using a lot of plots and stuff. So it's like, you can't really get away from it. Did they say, like, how many months it took to make the game?
Stop the mighty stone thingy!
I've never really played Shadow the Hedgehog. I run Xbox though, but I kind of just bought it as like a joke.
To get to shelves.
They had 3 months. I mean, I know it's not a home console game, but that's 3 months. Bro. They must have been pretty fucking talented if, they were able to do that in 3 months. Howdy Crow. Watch shaken. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, Cotton.
Like fireworks.
But also, SpongeBob games try not to be rush challenge impossible. It's just inevitable that, obviously, that, like, so a lot of games are gonna get rushed. But could you even imagine if, like, some of these games, well, like fucking movie, like, didn't get rushed? It could have had quite the glow up. Like, they could have, like, significantly reduced the filler if they just had, like, 1 or 2 more platforming levels. And then because, like, the gameplay, like, takes longer to beat because of the platforming levels, like, the token requirements don't need to be as high, and then that also partly fixes that issue. God, that could have, like, man, if they even just had, like, another, like, 2 months, I think that could have been enormous. But, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense that it takes less effort, but still, though, 3 months is insane.
Monster thingy.
Ice cream.
Nice. You looking to run Jet Set, I assume? Jet Set, like, looks cool. I watched a little bit of the run. Like, it looks good.
Well, a boy goes next time. Going down. Steady, steady as she goes, Pat.
Medic!
Nice. You seem to want to run a lot of games. Welcome back, Lena. Thank you for the good luck.
This place.
And hello as well, Medla. That is very epic. Summer class. Fair enough. I don't think we had, like, summer classes or anything like that in my school. I don't think. If we did, I didn't go to any of them. As you could imagine.
Come out, wherever you are. Ouch! Forgot my floaty.
Chat without the H. This game is not good. This is my Did You Know Gaming of the day. Game is bad.
Not so fast! I get monster sick!
Boing.
Can I at least get Spirit Boost? Ugh. It'd be one of those runs. Hoggies is a really good emo, but it doesn't get used like as much as it used to. Oh my god.
Hey, this is great! You really gotta try it!
Rightful ruler. They can coexist. I mean, don't you say yippee when you see a pair of Hoggies? I feel like it's only natural. What's better than Catgirls, a mid-222, and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie 100% on Microsoft Xbox and TSC? That sounds good to me.
Coming through! Have you been lonely out here all alone?
I see. That was like an old bug. I don't think that's... I haven't heard of that being an issue on Twitch in ages. But like sometimes when you stop falling behind, it like slightly increases its speed to like try and catch up a little bit. But it does it, it increases the speed so little that you're not supposed to be able to tell. But they had a bug where the pitch was also getting increased. Which is why it was noticeable before, but that was actually like 3 years ago or something. Like, I don't think that's been an issue for a while. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
And that is how.
Plankton is...
Boom! That's gonna smart.
Yeah, and I have a sad face because I don't want to play it.
That wasn't so tough.
would probably not be very happy, to say the least. Feel like that wouldn't be, ideal.
It's kind of hypnotic. Bring him to.
Give it up, you pink idiot!
Hey, treasure. Oh God, pigs.
That sucked.
Ugh.
Explore the dungeon because I don't know. I was trying to think of a game that was I was trying to think of one that would be abbreviated to IDK, but I couldn't think of any because I probably haven't played any games.
Hey, treasure.
Oh my god, where am I going? I don't play these games.
The manliness has
Movie's not a game, it's a way of life. Yeah, I fucking knew that was gonna happen. God, this run fucking actually sucks. Like, hard. But, obviously, you know, the Sunday 2 and all that shit, so, yeah.
People sure have been throwing out a lot of TVs lately.
Variety streamers be like, I don't know what to stream. Variety speedrun streamers be like, I'm having a really hard time right now. Should I stream Sunshine for sub 120 attempts? Or should I just play Galaxy? 120. I think the most mediocre time the world has ever seen. Or maybe I'll be a little quirky and play Luigi's Mansion for the first time in like 3 weeks. Wait, no, I've got it! 70 star on Virtual Console!
Oh, slidey stuff.
That's the one. That's the one. IDK Studios. That's a good name. It's like, what's that name? I don't know. That's it. That's the name. Bingo's kind of fucking lame, ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first saw people doing it, obviously, I was like, oh, that's interesting, but, like, it's just kind of fucking boring, I don't know. Because what'll usually happen is that, like, half the lines will just have, like, that one thing that would take so long, you just avoid it like the plague. So then everybody, like, kind of... So it already gets narrowed down to doing, like, kind of roughly the same stuff as each other anyway. And if you do actually accidentally pick a bad line, then you... If you're both, like, good at the game, like, you'll probably just auto-lose. If you just accidentally pick, like, a bad one. It's funny, Lena. Yeah, it's like, what else are you supposed to do? I'd imagine Overwatch content creators, they probably have the same issue of, like, they have to stream Overwatch, I would imagine.
Only Goofy.
Bingo and Rando are pretty underrated in the recycle content department compared to speedrunning. Yeah, compared to speedrunning, yeah, it's just... It's because there's no stakes, you know, that there's no, like... If I wasn't doing this and I was doing movie bingo, like... There's no goal, you know? I used to watch this guy, Lena, who... Because I used to type in, like, just any character that fucking sucked at the time, I would just type in, like... You know, like, top Bastion plays compilation, Symmetra, etc. And, like, I found a guy who, like, named Junkrat. He was the #1 and the #2 Junkrat player in the world because he had 2 accounts. Yeah, and he just played a lot of Junkrat, and he's really good. And then, Doomfist got released, and he basically mained Doomfist, and I don't like Doomfist, and I just got really bored. But I think he, like... I haven't seen any or heard from him ever since, like, a few weeks after I feel like he probably stopped streaming. I could race against someone? Not really. In movie, like... If they pick a really good one, a row, and I pick a really bad row, then, like, maybe, but in most cases I wouldn't lose, most likely. Movie DS bingo. True. Glob's race now. That Bastion player I just mentioned, by the way, was, like, actually go to this fucking Bastion, but... Obviously, the appeal of it is just seeing people be like, oh my god, switch off Bastion or else we're gonna lose the game. And then they just win the game. Like, because of the sick Bastion skills. I remember watching one where these guys are, like, they're actually just, like, straight up, like, throwing and stuff because their teammate picked a Symmetra. And then the Symmetra, like, literally gets, like, a 1v6. And then they're all just, like, jerking off the Symmetra player. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you're so goated in the game. That must be, like, satisfying as fuck, but yeah. Well, the other thing, Wilcon, is also just being able to use a character that you like. Just showing that you can, that it can work. Glob's Bingo. What the fuck are you gonna do in Glob's Bingo? Glob's Bingo would literally just be like, pick up this trophy or complete this level. That's literally what it'd be. Or like upgrade this move. Well, Globs is, I don't want to play Globs because he's fucking bad. US versus Mexico KFC. Thank you, Food Wars. Very cool.
This is
I didn't do that.
I can't believe I ever used to run gloves, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't know why I used to. I think it just, honestly, I think it was just like wanting a world record in a game. I think that's all it was, because like, well, in 2015 there were no boards for it, so I just ran it like offline, and then I found out that people were running it in like 2017, and I was like, it can't be that hard to beat Reki, so I went back, got Reki like twice. And then, yeah. And then I never got it again. The way the globs is built, I honestly can't really imagine there being any, like, huge skips, just from, like, how simplistic it is. But, like, maybe. Like, if like 30 people were strat hunting it at the same time, you're bound to find some stuff. But obviously, like, no one really ever touches it. So, like, it's pretty unlikely to find anything. There could even be, like, out-of-bounds triggers, like, that teleport you to the end of a level, or, like, instantly kill a boss, or whatever, like, I don't know. Who's to say?
My friend, is how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
Hello, Choppa, Kappa, Shoppa, Hoppa. How's it going? And Nax as well. How you doing? Nax, thank you for redeeming Brexit. It already happened. Lena, thank you for redeeming Brexit. It already happened. Crow, thank you for redeeming Brexit. It already happened. Nakin, thank you for redeeming Brexit. It already happened.
And so
I'm doing alright, thank you. I'll be doing especially alright, depending on how this run goes. Everyone loves Brexit except for the fuckers in the country that even had the Brexit vote in the first place. Like her balls. In 2016, it was really hard for me to get news on Brexit because my dad hates us so much that, like, we'd be in the car. Obviously, it was the talk of on the radio all day, every day. You couldn't get away from it. You'd turn on the radio, and they'd be talking about Brexit. You would just instantly turn it off or change the channel. Like, so it was hard to, like, have a full understanding of, like, how it was going and stuff, because, like, it was just... yeah. Brexit second channel vid. No.
So much destruction. We can't take much more of that.
I've been having a problem recently with Sunday Jump. Like, recently, it's, like, stopped rock locking, but now I just keep missing the trick, like, a lot. Once again, with it, like, hardly ever happening in practice. But yeah, for actual runs now, like rock lock seems to not be happening, but I'm just missing it a lot, which is better, but that's still like really annoying. I've already lost like 12 seconds. Only mods can use the bomb command so people don't abuse it. They don't like the paddy wagon, I guess. They hate sandwiches. I had to miss the nitro.
The paddy wagon is back in the race.
I lost like 13.
Oh boy!
Honestly, Cotton, maybe, but I think Latte's in his do-it-yourself phase now. Which, when I do things, they cause crashes, so I can't do it, so he has to do it, but I don't know if he would do it for me. But, like, I do agree that that would probably be for the best. I also think I should be placed a little further back in sandwich driving. Cotton, I deleted the spewer enemy from Now That We're Men, and the game crashed when I bowled the button that was next to the spewer, when I know for a fact I did not delete any triggers. And we looked at the linked, what was linked to the button and the spewer, and nothing was connected. They were not connected to each other in any way. And I am deleting the spewer, caused the game to crash when bowling the button. I cannot do it myself. The game will crash. Also, if I start doing stuff myself, Latte will just not make mods for me anymore, because then just be like, you do it. And that's obviously not what I want. I have like a bunch of coupons left. So the worse I am at modding, the better, because then like you can't say that to me. So then I'll be able to use all my coupons.
No waiting in line for us.
Well, even then, Koopa, literally all I deleted was the spewer enemy. I literally did not delete anything else. And then Latte did it, and then it worked. So, like, yeah. Like, all I did, I turned off sound effects and triggers, and then I clicked on the turret and the spewer. I pressed the delete button, and then, yeah. Stuff. Also, hello, Koopa, what's up?
Look, this patty is starting to come apart!
I would rather Latte take care of it for me.
No waiting in line for us.
Also, I'm 2 for 4 on Sunday jumps right now. AKA not good. If I could get it every time in Macho, then 5 out of 7's like fine. I'll save time on the split. But I think if I miss it like one more time, the A button did the thing again. I think if I miss it one more time, I'll like break even roughly. Volume group. Well, I'm not knowledgeable on any volume group, and I don't know, maybe that could have, I don't know. You hate volume groups? They sound hateable. I'm not going to lie. Alright. If I have to miss it again, just miss it like one more time. And not on lap 1, of course. I have to miss it on lap 1 so I can lose the maximum amount of time possible.
Ice cream makes me dizzy.
Like, oh boy, I can't wait to be at most like -3 out of the split. Literal best case scenario. Yippee. Yeah, I've never even heard of this volume group shit before. I hate this game. Well, now I'm plus. This might end up being one of those runs where it's just kind of like, I need to do risky shit for it to like Bailey PB. Yeah, nah, it's only nice to me like twice a month. The game will be sorry once I get my air conditioning superpowers. I genuinely thought I was on lap 3. That's another second down the drain because I can't go the fast way around. And then that's even more time lost because I don't have a nitro to get out of this conundrum that I'm in. And now this run's not only bad, it's actually atrocious and virtually dead anyway. I got 2 out of 7 again.
Ice cream makes me dizzy.
It went from like 4 to 5 out of 7 on average with like a rock lock chance to no rock lock, but now it's like 2 out of 7 on average. My consistency with the trick has just gone down to 2 out of 7. Which means obviously, well, you know how we talked about those early game resets? If I'm gonna get 2 out of 7 Sunday jumps consistently, then I have to get a good early game. There's no other way around it. I have to reset a lot in the early game. I literally just lost so much that the run is, like, almost certainly dead. If I play really good, I can beat these latest run splits. Well, that's the thing. I didn't get it twice in a row. I got it once, missed it twice, got it once. And then obviously at that point, it's like, well, I gotta get it more times than I miss it to make the trick worthwhile, and then, yeah. And also, if I don't go for it, then I basically automatically can't mid 222, so I can't get my goal. If I only go for it, like, twice.
Should've seen that.
I'll lose 20 seconds. I, like, pretty, like... The thought that I... Like, even if I did get mid 222, it could have been so much better. And, like, I can't expect 7, but I can still expect, like, fucking 5. After this run, if I remember, I need to hit the practice mode. Don't think that's happening. Well, if I could consistently get ring extra, that would actually, like, greatly make up for it, but I just... That shit is not consistent. I was getting it, like, actually... Considering how terrible the trick is, I was actually getting it fairly often. And then I streamed, I took time off to burn off, like, bad muscle memory, and it worked. But I'm also now bad at the trick again. Because the muscle memory for it is gone. What's up, Mythic? Your mother... That is all.
She wasn't kidding.
You literally did it like twice. Good thing I have pace pal splits. These on pace pal splits currently because all the time saves in the late game, but if you're talking like epic pace or whatever the fuck it was, I could compare against that. Funny. Because it'll be so close to Sob that people think it's like actually like an actual like really good run. Because then it's like actually believable like how minus it is. Like on a good day.
Well, that was different.
That's like the equivalent of when you're a kid and you pretend to not care whether or not the PlayStation game boots up in your PS2. Like, you pretend to not care, like you're not looking. And then because you don't care, it boots up. And then you get really excited.
Pull over! I need to! Oh, you like me now?
Full flat's pretty good. God damn it. Yeah, like, I used to do that with, like, cartridges and stuff, too. And, for some reason, it seemed to work. You know what other thing I used to do as well, right? On my GBA, when I was catching a Pokemon, I would, like, close the clamshell. Because I had a GBA SP, so I would close the console. And, like, mute it. And then I would, like, slowly lift it up to see if I caught the guy. I usually didn't catch the guy. Was forced to take, like, 20 tries, getting a 1 in 7 chance. Yeah. At least this isn't the casino. It could be worse. You could lose all your money. I used to, like, hold... I don't think I did up and B, but I would, like, hold, like, A, I think. Oh, another thing I would do, when the ball would shake left and right, I would, like, move left and right on the D-pad. Like, left, right, left, right, left, right. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, yes! Let's go! Finally. 1 in 7, 50th try. Finally.
I can see my rock from here. Oh, wait, it's just a rock. Magic happens.
Looks like fireworks.
Again!
I wish I could do more manager lines, but I'm currently doing the world's longest task that has ever been done by a human. So, might need to get back to you on that one.
Take that, you big monster thingy!
And that's how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
I think the next one I'm gonna do is excitement. I think that's probably the next one. I'm excited to do the command in a minute.
Dark. Red.
Fucking told you, second try like a boss.
Well, that was different.
I should buy a lottery ticket. I'll have an even better outcome with that because you can only win or lose, so it's a 50-50. It like slide a lot today, I feel like. Quick maths, yeah, pretty much.
I can see my rock from here.
I'm always like a mouse because, like, who else is playing movie Hundo for 80 days? I don't think anyone else is doing that. Day 50 was 30 streams, movie streams ago. And that's terrifying because, like, that was the halfway point, and now I'm closer to 100 than 50. When I get to 90, that'll be 3 months. And then, obviously, then, we're at we're very close to 100. And then at that point, I've just, like, lost my mind if it takes more than 100 streams, bro.
Cringe.
Well, that was different.
Never fear, good citizens of Bikini Bottom. The manager is here. No, you're not like a boss. I'm like a boss. I don't think I was counting at first. I think I only started counting like a few days in, if I recall correctly, but... Yeah, I thought this would take like 20 streams or something. Well, I wasn't initially going for mid-222 because I had like... I had like a high like a mid-224. So originally I was just going for 223, and then I realized that mid-223 was possible, and then, you know, now I'm going for mid-222. But the goal has not changed in a long time. I still want mid-222. But the longer it takes, like, the worse that time is. Because because it's just standards, even if nothing new gets found, it's just like, I'm just getting a few more golds, you know, just kind of practicing these tricks even more, just getting these crazy paces occasionally. Like, it's getting worse and worse. I'm worried that by the time I'll get it, I'll basically have to go for low 222, and that'll just be like... God, that'd be a pain in the ass, that would.
How you like me now?
That looks a lot better. That was a really good rock slide, at least. Everyone's like a boss if they try hard enough.
Look at this place. I hope my pineapple's still okay.
Because it fucking hates you. Nightbot is actually a real human. Oh my god, I hate this game. Nightbot is a real human. They're just fucking with you. We're in cahoots.
Boing.
Things that have never happened to Cardin before. Counter one.
Blasting buckets off heads everywhere.
That literally has never happened before. I haven't had a never in a while, although nearly had one in practice, but that's practice, so it doesn't count. Dude, I was in Navaman combat, right? I was just standing in my spot. A fogger just walked into me and pushed me off the spot, and a popper almost spawned. I like got back into position and like barely in time. If that happened in a run and poppers just started spawning, I would literally fucking scream, bro. I'd literally scream. I practice these, by the way, like a boss. And I got them first try like a boss. Wow, look at this lovely scenery. This area, you know how the game was made in like 8 months? They probably spent like 7 months on this area. It's just like so detailed. So much content. Not only is it just like the peak of movie gameplay, it is the peak of gaming in general. Nothing will ever top that. May have been those brief seconds, but they were the greatest seconds of my life just then. True. Yes, Cardin, I knew you could fucking do it, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm a fucking legend. Sub-Zeon. Rocket Silo. Is it that stupid volcano level? I don't know if it was in a... Yeah, I think it was in a volcano, right? Like that one part. The part with the movie lava. Alright. To me, that was the peak of gameplay in the history of ever. Was that one volcano segment. That was a whole bunch of fun, that was, bro. Yeah, when I was a kid, because I knew what Nathoman combat was like, I just didn't even check what it was like. I just upgraded everything in preparation. And then I saw it as a jellyfish. And, I don't remember if I found that funny or not. But I probably didn't, because I literally grinded for nothing. Activating a console. I wanted to deactivate my console when I got to that area. That was very funny.
Macho.
Yeah, like, how would Incredibles Rando even work? I don't think it would work, because of, like, how it's structured. I think at most you'd be able to, like, move enemies around. Like, that's probably kind of it. Thank you for the... The manager is always prepared. Someone should make, like, a better Incredibles mod or something, that'd be cool.
Just roll with it, I always say.
You need to get some double Ds. This run's so bad. That probably did not work, but I don't care anymore. It did not work. That run was kind of a waste of time after a certain point. Oh, wow, it worked? Okay, let me check, What am I looking for, specifically, Wilcon? Yeah, I think that was a bunch of e-rape that just occurred in my stream just then. Thank you for telling me to look at the Discord server. Sorry if that was loud, I did not know that was gonna be loud.
We're flying!
I hear double D's. Damn straight. Tube house? Huh? What? Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but I skimmed around in that video you sent. That's like 40 seconds long. It looks pretty cool. It appears that this trick is fucking bullshit. Wilcon, I genuinely have actually zero clue what you're on about. I have actually literally zero clue. Spell it out for me, just fucking say what it is. Because, like, I literally have no idea what the fuck you're on about. I'm looking at people's avatars, just fucking tell me what it is, or don't tell me at all. Fucking hell. Otherwise, I'd rather not know. Don't have time for that. I need to move my Everdrive. I just realized that my Everdrive is still in the N64. I need to move that. I need to put that back on the shelf. Asks me if I'm stupid, uses the wrong the. That sounds about right. How the fuck did that work? Hold on. Is that the strat? Holy shit, that might actually be the strat. Hold on, shut the fuck up for a sec. Dude, oh my god, that is like actually the strat. Nah, no way. Okay, well that was too wide of a turn, but I think I found the strat. That was also too wide, hold on. Struggling to get it now, but like, that was definitely like, notable. Dude, that's, yeah, no, that is definitely, like, it's a little weird, but that's definitely more consistent. Holy. The future of movie is now? You need to, like, aggressively turn, and then you kind of, like, bounce off this part, I think. Like, you bounce off, like, this, and then you bounce off the wall. That seems like the strat. But I'm not entirely sure, because I invented this setup literally just now by accident. Oh god, it's not working now. Ruh-roh Raggy. Don't tell me the good days are over already, bro. There we go. That's fucking fast as well. Like, how fast it, like, bounces me. The only thing is that I could potentially miss the ring, but I have enough time to, like, reverse. I don't think it's a big deal. Dude, like, that's, like... I think it might, on average, be slower overall because it gives you a shitty angle here, but, like, if it's increasing the consistency that much, like it's so worth it. The only issue is that the other thing, if you miss it, it would probably lose more because you'd get more of, like... Well, I'm trying to miss it now to show an example. Hold on. Well, that was a bit of an exception, but, like, I could definitely see myself, like, getting forced back harder. Like that. And then that could kill the run. Or not. Or I could just lose more time. But honestly, I think this is worth it. I'm getting it more often. Like, notably more often. Probably, like, twice as much. Which means it's, even though it's more risky, like, it's also, like, the reward is clearly, like, higher. Yeah, whoever made this clearly did not make Weenie Ring. I'm struggling to, like, find, like, a proper setup, but, like, I feel like I'm getting a... Wilcon, I clicked on that image. No one's profile picture is that for me. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do that strat. It doesn't look like it can be made, like, consistent, but it looks like... As soon as I touch the ring. It would also depend on, like, the angle I have. But what about, like... Nah, you turn, like, way too late. You need to turn, like, early. Let me get... Okay, let me try and think of, like, a visual cue. What if I drive, like, directly into the boxes, like, holding this... Like, going in this direction, and then as soon as I pass them, I just, like, start, like... Okay. No, that's too early. What about, like... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this is working so far. That was too early, I think. Yeah. Okay, I have found something, but it's, like, a little weird, and it's still very field-based. If I, like, keep driving this way, then, like, somewhere between, like, here and, like, here, around here I start holding right. And then that seems to, like, work. So that when I turn... Yeah. So when I turn, by the time the paddy wagon turns, I'm like, almost touching the out of bounds, but not quite. The off-road. If that makes sense. That's a bit early. And then I kind of, like, roughly hold the same, like... the same angle after the turn, like, only adjusting a little bit to, like, make up for, like, mistakes. Dude, it is working. Like, it's actually, like, working. I don't know how easy it'd be to replicate these inputs in a run, though. But it is working right now. Like, that was too... I went right for too long, but you can see, like... It is working, though. Like, it is. At least in practice. Fucking hell. 500-second ring timer. But yeah, that's the strat. You want to, like, turn so that you almost touch the off-road, and then after the turn, you kind of just, like, stop turning. Like, after you touch the ring. And then make, like, minor adjustments. I'd be more willing to accept, like, bad runs out of 3K just to try this out in a run, honestly. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a losing streak right now. I think I'm moving too early. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know now. That's too late. If you go, like, off-road, like, at all, it seems to not like it. Nah, I was, like, touching the edge, but I wasn't, like, actually, like, getting off-road properties. I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe you're actually right. Hold on. I feel like I'm doing it too early. Well, that worked. Well, okay, no, it didn't work, actually. Like a mouse. Making a clip. Yeah. I think probably should, yeah. Because now I'm beginning to not get it, and now I'm concerned. Because it seems like I can't remember how I did it. Wait, hold on, I think it's... Okay, I think I might actually kind of know what was happening. No, wait. Okay, let me try and drop that for now and just revert a little bit. When I was doing, like, this. This might just be more worth it for now, until I, like, can look into it more. Yeah, I think, at least for now, I'm just gonna do this one. Even though it's probably not as good, like, it seems easier to just immediately do in runs without really, like, dedicating much time to it. Yeah. Still not great, but I'll... You don't have to if you don't wanna. I think for now I'll just try this and see how it goes. I'll just, like, allow more runs out of 3K so we can, like, try it. Try it out.
Welcome.
There was a little bit of promise, though. I think it's pretty undeniable that, like, at least one of those two setups is better than what I was doing for today.
Yep. Excitement, adventure, just another day in the life of a manager.
I don't think it can be made like 100% consistent. It looks a bit too precise and feel-based, but if it could be increased enough to where I can get it like 4 times a stream or some shit, that's already an improvement because I get it 1 to 2 times on average per stream. Probably more like 1.
This is a job for a manager.
Yeah, at one point I think I got it like 3 or 4 times in a row. It was crazy. That like never happens. But what matters is how it goes in a run.
A manager.
Oopsies, these are the wrong pace splits, bro.
Hey.
I'd like to wake up now.
Well, first I need to get to SD-102, but I'm hoping that won't take very long. I might even buff a creek. Just so we can get there faster.
Welcome.
Not if I miss balcony jump, though. No fucking way am I doing creek buffer after missing
Never
balcony
fear,
jump.
good citizens
No
of
chance.
Bikini Bottom. The manager is here. Yep. Excitement. Adventure.
Yeah, line, because the line I'm gonna take in the run itself is probably gonna be a bit different. So getting placed further back would help, but...
It's a short slide from manager to, well, not manager. Manager coming through.
To see what
A manager is always prepared. A manager is always prepared. A manager is always prepared. Anyone knows?
Hey.
Yeah, probably. See how it goes. I hope it doesn't get, like, too consistent, though, as in, like, I'd be incredibly tempted to reset whenever I miss it, kind of consistent.
Can't swim.
Because, like, you know, then it would start off with, like, oh, well,
The manliness.
if the 3K is like, only, like, if the run is mid, and then I miss it, then I should reset, and then it'll turn into, like, yeah. I don't even know if I got that. Let's see if this has a shit ton of leniency or not. Yippee.
Good boy. Going through.
Yeah, that could actually make things worse, potentially. If I started doing that, then I'd really have to start going for a creep buffer, like, consistently. And possibly even drop truck skip. Just so I can get to sandwich driving as much as possible.
SpongeBob.
Now just do the same thing with Sunday Jump. I already tried. See, the art of finding a new setup is doing it on accident like I did. I need to get, like, the world's worst Sunday jump setup, and then it works. I'm like, oh, I should try that. Try it again? I don't know if I can be asked. I don't want to be in the lab whole stream, bro. I have runs to get. If I could get that trick, like, think of all the shitty runs I could get like a PvE. That'd be fucking awesome, bro. Get way more runs into, like, well, like, past Now That We're Men. And even, like, past, like, Sunday 2. Pitiful, like, the mysterious pit extra. Do you remember the pit extra jokes? Back in the day, it was like, Pitbull, you should, like, drive into the pit as an extra in there. And I'm like, very funny indeed. Oh yeah, that reminded me of Pipascent, which reminded me of dabbing for subs. And that reminded me that I should do that again. Next sub goal. 38 subs, hit 38 dabs. Pipascent was so fucking stupid. Like, you literally, like, here's how you get Pipascent world record, right? Play on OG, and then you just get, like, good no cheese, and then do the depression ending without fucking anything up. And then, yeah, you drive into the pit and you win. Because that was before Sandwich Out of Bounds. Well, towards the end of the meme, like, I remember doing a run with it, where I did fence setup.
With the
Plankton.
Ow! I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now. That's giving up manliness, even in the corners.
For some reason, I felt like the room was gonna die, bounceless. But we are good. Otherwise, people be like, why don't you buff a bouncers, bruv? Why don't you do that? Die.
Boing.
Next time I play, better no post storage, by the way. I need to change the, I need to change, because I remember, like, I removed the full Bob health, so I need to, like, remove it. Stop posting about movie. I'm tired of seeing it. That was, like, stop posting about Among Us was, like, my favorite meme for, like, a little while. It was really funny. All you can eat Chinese buffer. I think I remember that one. I fucking looked at a dumbbell and said, that's a few manlies. We even made that. I think it might have been Sky, but I can't remember.
Sponge gathers no barnacles.
Low-key kind of have before. Like, when I had hand pain, I bought these, like, weights. And they were all, like, they were, like, fully, like, they had, like, an extra grip on them and shit, and they were, like, yellow and then purple. And then I found out that they're actually advertised towards women because they're, like, easier to grip on and have, like, feminine colors and shit. I don't even have them anymore. I gave Jam, like, a couple of them. And the rest were always baking in the sun, so they fucking, like, melted and got gross.
A new path.
That reminds, because, like, they got, like, sun bleached, I guess. That reminds me of Akashi's, like, in Cardiff that we, like, go into sometimes. Like, well, no, they usually have, like, nothing worth buying there, but, like, it's literally on the way, so there's no reason not to go. Like, it's right in front of you. Well, it's, like, literally, like, a 5-second detour from, like, the main path. They don't have, like, blinds at the front window, so you can just see in the front window, even when they're closed. And obviously they're showing off, like, expensive stuff, like the PS5 box and all that shit, right? It has no, like, they have a PS5 box. It has no color. It literally has no color. It's all white. It is, like, it has a black and white filter over it. That's what it looks like. Like, why the fuck don't you have blinds? Who the fuck's gonna want to buy that? I'm gonna reset. Like, who the fuck's gonna want to buy that? That's where I bought my PS Vita from. And I thought I was getting a good deal, but then they just, like, didn't give me the original charger. So it only ended up being, like, average deal. For, like, used prices. I've never had an ugly SpongeBob popsicle, but apparently they have them in a couple shops here now. But they're not, like, the exact same ones that you guys have. It's like, it looks different, but it's still, I'm interested. I might eat one at some point.
Excitement, adventure.
I am
Just
intrigued.
another day in the life of a manager. It's a short
Doesn't even
slog
have
from
7.
manager to
I thought I had like 5.
manager. This is a job for a manager.
To see what
Cleanliness is next to managerliness. Simple but satisfying. A manager is always prepared. Cleanliness is next to managerliness.
Can you hear me now?
Hey.
I'd like to wake up now. Oh, can't swim.
If you look at the list of, like, Nintendo Switch exclusive games, it's probably a lot. I probably shouldn't have reset that just then, actually. Because I only lost, well, I say only, but I lost, like, I lost like 2.2 or something. I probably should have continued that, because then if I played like perfectly for the rest of the level, then losing like 2 is like okay, I guess. Shouldn't have reset that.
Never fear,
Probably.
good citizens of Bikini Bottom. The manager is here. Yep, excitement, adventure. Just another day in the life of a manager.
Oh, fuck.
Upsy daisy.
9 exclusives, with 3 of them being released recently. Well, 9 is more than I thought, I'll give them that. I wanted a PS5 when they were new, because it just looks really cool, and the controller looked cool, and it had, like, it came with, like, a demo thing that looked really cool, too. I forgot what it's called, but it just, even now, if I had a PS5, like, I would be playing that, it looks cool.
The manager is here.
And, like, obviously, you know, being, you know, it's got, like,
These just ooze macho.
I think it's got a Spider-Man game exclusive to it. And, you know, I like the Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I will say that I bought a Series X, and that really has no games.
Manager.
But I also got it for cheaper than a PS5, and also
To see what
I like the controller more, and it has more storage.
A
And
manager is always prepared.
I think a lot of people wanted a PlayStation 5 because they weren't, like, very available.
Manager.
Knowing that it was rare to own one in itself as a novelty, and I think people were really, like, attached to the idea of that.
Hey.
Yeah. I played Spider-Man 1 on PS4, and it's really good.
I'd like to wake up.
I'd imagine Spider-Man PS5 is probably very good because, well, it looks amazing.
Can't swim.
And they probably just, like, refined 1, I would assume.
Bring 'em too.
You know what else I hate about PS5 games? Is that, like, a lot of them are still, like, they try to sell them for, like, a high price. Like, they actually, like, I haven't just seen games for £60. I've seen a couple PS5 games for $70,
That's
which is, like, $90. Like, I've actually seen a couple games sell for that amount. Send? Question mark? How the fuck did that 2-frame work? I'm kind of wondering, Carden, what even the point is of the Series X, because and the PS5, because, well, Microsoft is leaning more into just, you know, releasing their games, like, everywhere, basically. Which is, for the consumer, good, but it's just, like, I mean, that's boring when it comes to, like... Oh, I've seen the screenshot before. I've seen that before. Yeah, it's probably very early. If only we had that movie alpha so we could know for sure. But yeah, it looks pretty damn bad. You can see the patty in the background. So I guess really early on they decided they were going to use Krabby Patties for health. Unless that was just like a... Like, I think it's possible that that could have been a sandwich exclusive thing. A sandwich level exclusive thing, and then they just decided to have it be like that for consistency, like, across all the levels.
SpongeBob?
Everything looks so like, I bet it's missing a lot of, like, invisible walls and shit, too. Oh, to speedrun Alpha Sunday. Xbox One broke. Yeah. I never had an Xbox One. But they actually sell for fairly cheap now because, like, the Series X exists, and a lot of Xbox exclusives are on PC. Yeah, that's the thing, Cotton. Again, like, it is technically better for the consumer, but it's also really fucking boring to just, like... Why is Microsoft even making, a console, then, if they're not gonna have any, like, exclusives? I know they perform better than if you just, like, took that money and like, bought it, like, a PC with it, at least when it came out. But also then, if you buy a PC, then you have to pay for... You don't have to pay for online. You can usually get games cheaper. And then you can keep upgrading it. So, like... I heard a story before, I don't know if it's true, but, like, way back in the day, Microsoft had, like, a meeting with Nintendo, and they wanted to buy Nintendo, and apparently they just laughed in Microsoft's face, like, the entire meeting. Which, like, I'm just gonna assume that is true because it'd be funny. Playing on console can be convenient, but I honestly kind of don't like buying games on a console that I know will just be put back in the attic one day, even if it's like 10 years from now. Whereas on a PC, if I buy it on Steam, I'm always going to be on Steam. I can't imagine Steam disappearing anytime soon. So, no matter how many PCs I go through, as long as I have the email and password, I can always get into the Steam account. And those games in my library will always be there. That's the thing. It's just better, essentially, to... But I do like owning physical games. But I don't know, Steam is just too goated. It's just too good, like, for me to care, for the most part, when it comes to, like, Steam games. I don't think I've ever not bought a Steam game because I wanted a physical version of the game. I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah, true. It does not take a lot. I know the Series X can output more than this, but it really does not take a lot to get a PC running at like 1080 60 these days. And with like, and then obviously then you have like free internet as well. So then you actually like, if you think of it like that, because it's like $60 a year or something for the online, right? So if you contribute that $60 to the PC because of, like, would-be money, then you could spend even more on it, and then it'd be even better, and then it can actually, like, at least sometimes rival the console's output. I will say that I like that the Series X can read Blu-rays. A lot of PCs these days can't read discs. But I can watch Your Name, My Beloved, on Series X. I still haven't watched it on Blu-ray. I'm waiting for, like, the perfect day. I'll know when it's the perfect time. I'll just feel it, you know? But I've already seen Your Name twice, so I don't want to get, like, burnt out on Your Name, you know? I watched it once in, like... mid-2020, and then I watched it again in late 2020, I think. So that was a bit too close together, so I'm just worried now. Howdy clicks. Hi, hey, Paul, :3. I drew a dog. Pencil drawing of a dog. Want to see it. Also, hi, good luck. Well, thank you for the good luck clicks. I appreciate it. Hope your day is going well. Yes, I shall see it. Thank you. I was talking about your name. It was goated. Alright, 1 minute. Like, I pirate, like, all my anime, and I actually bought the Blu-ray for Your Name. So that I could watch it in, like, a high bitrate. God, I bet it looked fucking gorgeous. Like, the first time I ever watched Your Name, obviously it was on a website, so the bitrate sucked. I was accidentally watching it in 720p, and I did not notice because of how good it looked. Fucking... Oh, God. I got sex with that disc. My opinion on that is Jeff. Jeff. Do you think there's anyone out there whose name is Jeff, but it's like J-E-P-H?
You sure you know how to drive?
Yes. Like a mouse.
A new path.
Dude, it actually takes a while to, like, get to ring so that I can, like, test out this strat. Kind of so long, and don't call me Dementia Foundation, but I kind of, like... I have to let muscle memory take over, because I can't, like, vividly remember exactly, like, when I turned and shit. Why'd you send the flushed face? Thank you. In it. Also, this run sucks, but if I can get the strat, it'll all be worth it. Because then it won't suck, it'll be goated with the souls. Thank you for the good luck strat. Basically, I got the ring extra strat, like, it's really, really bad. But I did, like, a really quirky setup on accident and got it, and then I tinkered with it a bit, and I'm getting it more with that really fucked setup. I'm getting it noticeably more, but it might be hard to replicate the inputs because it seems still pretty precise and feel-based. Well, even that setup that I decided on temporarily, I was only getting it like a third of the time, so I might not even get it. But getting a third of the time is better than like 1 in 8 or something, however much I get it before, so... Hopefully, I will get it though, because then it'll make me look good. Where?
A new path. Going up.
Also, I like he said $1,000,000 question. I didn't notice it. Bro, I'm actually nervous for this.
Hey, there's an owner's manual in the glove compartment. What's it called? I see.
Run's even worse now.
So much destruction.
Well, I guess for now I can take a run that's incredibly not good, and then it becomes decent, and then I miss Sunday jumps a bunch, and then I say that the run is on the cusp of death, unless I play really good, and then the run dies to, like, plank 1, or, like, something like that. I suppose I can have a run like that, for the time being, is better than being in no cheese. I think a lot of things are better than no cheese. Sorry, Purple, but I'm leaving the stream during no cheese. It bores the hell out of me, and frankly, I would rather do a whole host of things, including playing Globs of Doom co-op with Sam. Nice. Speaking of, I feel like I might, like, in the video, it might come off as weird that I, like, obviously praised it for the soundtrack and I didn't say anything about, like, the actual developers who made the game. But to be fair, in my defense, that is like every PvZ video ever. No one ever acknowledges the devs. Yeah, definitely. Because there were, like, a lot of, like, well, primarily shows, but also some games where it's, like, you just tell I didn't like it. So yeah, it's nice that they, you know, that they think back to the game fondly, you know? Game is like 15 fucking years old. Like, a lot of time has passed. Obviously, I was playing it back in like 2011, 2012. You just have to wonder, like, how has it been so long? I looked up a YouTuber. I used to, like, I didn't watch him that much, but I watched a Let's Player, like, back in the day, and I checked, like, I don't know when I saw those videos. Like, I know it was when I was a kid, but I don't know, like, how recent the videos were, but I found, like, an SM64 DS playthrough that I, like, vividly remembered. Because, like, I remember, like, the beginning of it, when he, like, does JRB 100, and then, like, goes for the blue coins as Luigi, and then, like, misses half of them. I remember that very vividly, so I wanted to, like... And the video's, like, 16 years old, and I'm just like, whoa. Hello, Lexi Pops. How is it going? She's right behind me, isn't she? I'm not gonna lie, this run is worse than I thought, and I should probably reset, but I can't be asked.
I found one last.
Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day today.
Well, that was different.
Oh boy, that'd be like Christmas morning. How generous. I've gotten so used to the target being behind SpongeBob and Patrick. Like, that always used to, like, be on the brain whenever I, like, got that far. Like, I'd always notice it, but now it just, like, it just blends into the background. Like, I expect it to be there, if anything. There's, like, no categories where, like... Yeah, you do Sunday jump first in, like, literally all of them. All the categories. Did I say Sunday jump? I meant relative skip.
Coming through!
I have noticed that I do tend to, like, recover runs, like, bad runs, like, fairly consistently, like, in the mid-game. Well, not the mid-game, but, like, when, like, from, like, BBB, like, if I have a bad run into, like, BBBH, I usually can recover a lot of it. Like, by the time I get to, like, Dennis 2, I'm usually not that plus. Sometimes I'm even minus. Like, I seem to be pretty decent at being able to, like, just, if the runs don't die just straight up, then I can usually, like, recover them. And make back a decent amount of time. Thank you for the follow like a minute ago. No, I don't. Because of, like, some people want to lurk. And, like, follow alerts can kind of, like, call them out, you know? It was also because at the time I was getting enough followers per day, per stream, to where it's, like... It was beginning to get, like, a bit, like, the sound was beginning to get a bit annoying. How's that gonna work with the... Oh, wait, do you mean, like... You'll be in the hub worlds, and then you can pick the first, like, just the... Whichever of the first few that you want to do? Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, that's how Mix does it. I feel like that's fair enough, I guess. Wouldn't you all have to come to an agreement, though, regarding that? I don't know how I feel. I mean, what if someone, like, upgrades, like, Star Spin, and then in the next level, it just gets taken away from you? Like, that feels kind of, like, unfair.
Yep. Excitement, adventure, just another day in the life of a manager. It's a short slide from manager to, well, not manager. A manager is always prepared.
To see what...
Nothing like a little man type stuff. I love opening presents.
Yeah, that would be, like, the only way to make that work, I feel like, is not giving people the option to upgrade, and they're just... Yeah, given and... You know, the given and remove. What's the fucking... I'm trying to make it sound, like, grammatically correct, but I... They apply and take away upgrades. As they please.
Hey.
I'd like to wake up now.
Hold on.
Up we go. Ouch.
I want to wait until I have more downtime because...
Jumping, jumper, jumperoo.
I don't want to, like, click on it, and then it's, like, ear rape, and I don't have time to, like, decrease the volume.
Delicious. Good thing SpongeBob.
Okay, I have to pause it. Mushroom Dance Alpha Mix Undertale. Okay. Well, considering it's Silver Gunner, Dude, that dude, that's fucking recognizable. I definitely have heard that before. I can't fucking... Yeah, I don't think I can be able to guess it, to be honest. But I have definitely heard that before. Oh, fucking... Yeah. Bro. I was thinking of, like, video game music. I don't think I would have gotten it. Because I just wasn't thinking of, like, a TV show. Yeah. Like, I recognized that part, but I wasn't sure, like, where from. Like, it sounded like it could have come from, like, some shitty, like, kids' license game, you know? That's what I was, like, trying to think of. It's pretty good. It's pretty good mashup though. It's sounds good. That sounds awesome. I want to hear that. What do you mean a glitch, Wilcon?
It's going up. There's the edge of town.
Bruh.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Well, I got told what it was. And then I asked for it, and then I received it.
Up-to-daisy. Nothing like a little man type stuff. Ow!
In it. Although, when I hear that theme, though, like, obviously, it's mainly from the DLC, like the bulk of it. I just keep, like, obviously, it's just the track that's used for that quiz show in Mashup. So that's what was on my mind most of the time, during the time of me listening to it.
Simple but satisfying. Forgot my floaties.
Blood has mashup brain rot. Mashup brain rot be like da 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 da. Oh yeah, can someone's custom level, by the way, if it fits, can someone use like a Shaw track? All the Shaw music is really good, especially the Ba and Apu ones. Those are like really good. I love that bot one where it's just like. But like all of the Apu ones are like excellent.
Hey, Lloyd! You're the one about the sponge that made it.
Anyway. Champ.
He's just ooze macho.
Just make it really easy so that you can play the Homo 1 theme. Milking the pigs is good. Grandma's udders. Come on. Finally.
So much destruction.
I quite like the bonus missions in Shaw. TBH, like, they're usually pretty, like, interesting with, like, what they do. Like, the most boring one is probably Lisa's, and it's still, like, funny. This shit coming out of my ass, and I won't visit the doctor. Wait, did I say the shit coming out of my ass? I meant there's blood when I shit coming out of my ass. And I won't visit the doctor. But that's not actually true, I just said that. As a response to missing the trick. It was a lie. Telling porkies. No one has to say anything, Wilcon, but we are the most intelligent species on the planet. We have the ability to speak and communicate in ways that no other creature can. And I am going to use my freedom of speech to say how I truly feel on the inside, which is that when I bonk, I'm gonna say that I bleed when I shit on my ass.
There's the edge of town.
I mean, that was like basically the worst possible bonk I could have got, arguably. Except for like missing the trick. Sandwich elbows. Well, wasn't it SpongeBob's anniversary a couple days ago? Yeah, I played it on stream, like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, or something. Cooper sent it. Hello, Pie, what's up, bro? Well, you don't have to be, alright. Now, is that not the smartest idea that I've ever given? I would be surprised if there's like a limit on how many lottery tickets you could buy. You could probably only buy like a max of like 50 or something. Why'd you say fuck you? Maybe they like SpongeBob.
Hey, there's an owner's manual in the glove compartment. What's it called?
Card and I forgot how to do it, I'm gonna be real. I just, like, can't remember. I think to get it to work properly, I'd have to, like, do it a lot, so that I can let muscle memory take over. Like, you know those times where I don't even notice that I got the extra, because I'm just, like, autopiloting so hard I need to get to, like, that. But I don't have time to practice it off stream. I'm busy doing stuff, editing. Oh, shit, bro.
Drawbridge is going up. There's the edge of town.
Oh, boy.
What time is it? Oh. You know, you say Mars, but Carden is absolutely not doing that. I don't think Fireball likes spending their points either. And those are my two most active mods. So, yeah.
A new path.
2 hours. The stream ends in like 3 hours. But yeah, if you can redeem it in time, then yeah, go for it. Yeah, you were like, after I redeem shit off, I'm gonna like actually be able to spend my points. No. No, you lied, because you're saving up for it again. And you know what's gonna happen after you redeem it the second time? You're gonna save up again, and then you're gonna do it a third time. Well, I was thinking about it. But then by the time I figured I should, obviously at that point it's too late, 'cause you're already saving points for it. I should do like a 1 million channel reward though, where it's like, I have to 50% longer than what I originally intended or something like that. That could be an interesting one.
Drawbridge is going up. There's the edge of town.
Well, that was only a one-time thing. 100k for Hero Pants was definitely way too generous. Back when I just didn't really have a proper grasp on like how long that would take. Otherwise, I would have made it like more expensive. If you want to make Elvis Swingers on Xbox. Ugh.
Super spin.
This run's not as bad as the other one, at least.
I found one.
Well, I found two. Well, if you want to do it, iPie, then you are free to do that. Isn't it like as long as Bath Time with Chris? It might even be shorter. If it's shorter, then it would be less channel points. How much is Bath Time with Chris? I think it's 1650. So Elvis would probably, if it's shorter, it'd probably be like 14.
Well, that was different.
No, I'm not playing Elvis Swingers for 1 hour. I'd rather play Globs for 1 hour.
We're almost there, buddy.
Every mod should be on Xbox anyway, unless it's like physically impossible for some reason. $200k is not that much for an hour.
You have to get.
I will play it once for like 14,000 points or something. Why not?
Don't laugh at me.
I don't agree with that. Well, I'm not running it. That's already been determined.
How much of a man?
Well, I mean, couldn't it still be on Xbox and then you just like remove the power pack? Well, Con, if I'm running a fucking mod, I'm not having 6-second loads. I want 1-second loads. On a controller that I, like, am used to.
Coming through. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not running it then. I'll play it, obviously, and I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but I'm not running it then. Loads can be short on GameCube. Well, yeah, I know, because mashups is 6 seconds, but that's not short relative to the 1 second I can get on Xbox on a controller that I actually like, with the control scheme that I like. Like, I want it on Xbox, and if I can't, I'm not running it. I got told the mashups loads was 6 seconds on GameCube. Hello, Latte. I'm bitching because the collab mod is gonna use power pack, so it can't be on Xbox. I just think Power Pack is, like... It's kind of like cheesing how the game works to make something... Like, it kind of feels cheaty to use it, I guess. I don't know. And, like, hardly anyone ever utilizes it. It makes sense for some stuff, like, I assume Koopa's mod is gonna use Power Pack. Not the level itself of the, for the Mario Kart mod, I assume. But that's, like, kind of an exception because it's fucking Mario Kart, like... Well, you can do the drifting mechanics stuff, I'm not sure what else you can do beyond that.